गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीबॉडी। हाउ आर यू? कैसे हैं आप लोग? सब लोग ठीक हैं? इज़ एवरीबॉडी हैप्पी? हैप्पी एज वेल एज सेफ एट योर होम्स? सॉरी, डियर स्टूडेंट्स, once again welcome to my YouTube channel. Myself, Shiv Prasad sir. Dear students, in your 12th business studies lecture, as in the last lecture, पिछले लेक्चर में हम लोगों ने आपका बिजनेस स्टडीज़ का पार्ट बी, 12th बिजनेस स्टडीज़ पार्ट बी, चैप्टर नंबर 9 फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट, इसमें एक टॉपिक मैंने कवर किया था. आई हैड स्टार्टेड टॉपिक दैट इज़ रोल ऑफ फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट. रोल ऑफ फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट. दिस क्वेश्चन contains total 5 points. टोटल 5 पॉइंट्स हैं इसके अंदर, और ये 5 पॉइंट्स को मैंने 2 वीडियो लेक्चर में कवर किया. तो इसमें से आप ऐसा बोल सकते हैं कि जो फर्स्ट 3 पार्ट्स है, मतलब फर्स्ट 3 पॉइंट्स, इट इज़ कवर्ड इन रोल ऑफ फिनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट पार्ट 1. तो इस तरह से आपके पार्ट 1 में रोल ऑफ फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट पार्ट 1, इसमें फर्स्ट 3 पॉइंट्स कवर हो गए हमारे. तो बच गए लास्ट के 2 पॉइंट्स. ये जो लास्ट के 2 पॉइंट्स है, इसके लिए मैंने पार्ट 2 आपका बनाया, द वीडियो लेक्चर पार्ट 2, और उसका नाम सेम टॉपिक, दैट इज़ रोल ऑफ फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट पार्ट 2. तो इस तरह से इसमें लास्ट 2 पॉइंट्स, मतलब जो बाकी के दोनों पॉइंट्स हैं, मैंने कवर किया. तो इस तरह से बेटा, एज आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर दैट इन द रोल ऑफ फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट देयर आर टोटल 5 पॉइंट्स, एंड these 5 points are covered in 2 video lectures, that is part 1 and part 2. First 3 points are covered in part 1, and for the last 2 points you have the video lecture part 2, that is on role of financial management. So I think so the things are clear to all of you, part 1 and part 2. ऐसे ही मैंने सोचा कि आज डायरेक्ट वीडियो लेक्चर ना स्टार्ट करके आप लोगों से पहले बात की जाए. तो बात करने का मन किया, तो मैंने सोचा चलो आज थोड़ा अलग शुरुआत करते हैं. पहले आपसे बात करते हैं और उसके बाद वीडियो लेक्चर का शुरुआत होगा. बस कुछ ही देर में, मतलब अगले कुछ मिनट में आपका वीडियो लेक्चर शुरू हो जाएगा. लेकिन जैसा कि मैं हमेशा आपको बोलता हूँ, तो कुछ बातें आपसे शेयर कर रहा हूँ, ध्यान दीजिएगा. आई वांट योर फुल अटेंशन टुवर्ड्स माय वॉइस. अटेंड हियर एवरीबॉडी व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. आप घर पे जब कभी भी मेरे वीडियो लेक्चर्स देखने को बैठते हैं, तो उस समय आप साथ में नोटबुक और पेन भी लेकर बैठेंगे. नोटबुक और पेन, मतलब एक साइड में आप वीडियो देखते जाएंगे और दूसरे साइड में आप उसको नोट डाउन भी करते जाएंगे, जिसको मैंने नाम दिया है रफ नोट्स. मीन्स साइड बाय साइड यू विल राइट डाउन इट. तो इससे बेनिफिट क्या होगा कि जब वीडियो लेक्चर ख़त्म होगा, तो आपके पास वो रफ नोट्स तैयार होगा। बाद में आप देखिए कि क्या आपको सारी चीज़ें स्टेप बाय स्टेप वैसे ही ध्यान में आ रही हैं वो रफ नोट्स को देखने के बाद, जैसा कि वीडियो में एक्सप्लेन किया गया था। अगर नहीं ध्यान में आ रहा है सब कुछ वैसा ही, तो वॉच इट अगेन, फिर से आप वीडियो देखिए। और अब वीडियो देखने के टाइम पर आप अपने उस रफ़ नोट्स को कंपेयर करते जाएंगे कि मैंने ये रफ़ नोट्स में लिखा है या नहीं लिखा है। ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि आप जब ये सेकेंड टाइम वीडियो देख रहे हैं, वीडियो लेक्चर आप देख रहे हैं, सुन रहे हैं, तो हो सकता है कि फ़र्स्ट टाइम जो आपका नहीं ध्यान गया था, आपने नहीं नोट डाउन किया था, अब ये सेकेंड टाइम आपका ध्यान जाए और आप वो नोट डाउन कर लें। सो आई होप आपको मेरी बातें समझ में आ रही हैं। वैसे भी देखा जाए तो अब मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है, नाउ यू हैव बिकम हैबिचुअल ऑफ ऑनलाइन टीचिंग। चलो, एक अच्छी भी बात है इस कोविड-19 में कि हमारे देश में मतलब नेशनल लेवल पर इतना ये ऑनलाइन टीचिंग स्टार्ट हो गया। रही बात ऑनलाइन टीचिंग का या ऑनलाइन लर्निंग का, तो बाकी के कंट्रीज़ में तो ये तो बरसों से है। हमारे यहाँ पे इतना ज़्यादा इसका ना ही प्रचार था और ना ही प्रसार था। बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड-19 ये इतना ज़्यादा अभी तो प्रचार में हो गया। और आज अब हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि ऑल आर हैव बिकम फैमिलियर, हम सब फैमिलियर हो गए हैं ऑनलाइन टीचिंग के। तो उसका फ़ायदा उठाइए आप, क्योंकि हम लोग भी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, टीचर्स भी मेहनत कर रहे हैं, तो स्टूडेंट्स भी घर पे रह के मेहनत करें। ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर वीडियो लेक्चर। Yes, dear students, once again welcome in my video lecture. Let's start it. Okay, welcome once again. This is the difference between green board and white board. Okay, anyway, as I told you earlier that you just concentrate what I'm saying and everything will be easy for you. So, fourth one which we are going to discuss is determination of the proportion of various sources of long-term finance. Determination, fourth one, determination of various sources of long-term finance। इतना बड़ा हेडिंग, उसको आप शॉर्ट कर सकते हैं। कैसे शॉर्ट कर सकते हैं? डायरेक्ट बोलो, sources of long-term finance. Yes or no? Yes, it can be written like this, but if you write like this the complete heading, determination of various sources, then it will be very good or more better. Why so? Because our question is what we are learning today. We are learning that role of financial management, and it is a fourth point in that. So you must have observed that, you must have understood, you must have listened properly that in the last 3 points also this determination word was there. Anyway, let's start this one, fourth one, determination of various sources of long-term finance. Dear students, when you were in 11th standard, so in 11th business studies, you had studied, one chapter was there, sources of business finance. Do you remember this? Such chapter you have studied in 11th standard, sources of business finance. Over there, the same thing you had learned, which we are going to discuss now. Long-term finance means what? The management will take decisions about how to raise long-term sources. They will think about different sources. So when we say long-term sources, the first thing comes in our mind, that is equity. Equity in the sense, equity shares. The second one which comes in mind, the long-term sources, is debentures. And third one can be said that banks and financial institutions. So dear students, over here the management will take decisions that how much capital, or we can say how much finance can be raised by issuing equity shares, how much finance can be raised by issuing debentures, and how much loan can be obtained from banks and financial institutions. Dear students, these all sources of raising long-term finance, which I have written on the board, all these have their own merits and demerits. As equity shares, so you know about equity shares, you have studied about equity shares. Debentures also you have studied. About banks and financial institutions also you know. So same thing I am saying in a nutshell, in short, that all these different resources have their own merits and demerits. So since it is a determination, means management has to take a decision, they will consider the merits and demerits of all these sources, and accordingly the decision will be taken about long-term sources of business finance. The last one which we are going to cover is determination of various items of profit and loss account. Fifth one, determination of various items of profit and loss account. Same thing I would say that first let me rub this and then we will discuss it. The last one is number 5, determination of various items. Determination of various items. By the way, my dear students, you must have experienced that I repeat one heading twice or thrice. एक ही हेडिंग को जानबूझकर 2 या 3 बार बोलता हूँ. इवन जब मैं बोलता हूँ लेट मी rub the board, let me clean the board, at that time also I go on repeating it. Why so? Because I have already told you that whenever you start or whenever you sit to watch my video lectures, sit with copy, that is notebook, and pen. So I had told you that step by step, as I am explaining in my video lecture, you have to note it down also. So for you people, I have been repeating the headings twice and thrice. कि अगर एक बार में नहीं सुना होगा बराबर, दूसरी बार में सुना होगा, तीसरी बार में सुना होगा. Anyway, the fifth point is that determination of various items of profit and loss account. Determination, it is fifth one. Determination of various items of profit, various items of profit and loss account. Dear students, you know profit and loss account. This is also called as financial statements. That is trading and profit and loss account of business. By the way, whenever that financial statement, this term is used, so it means that trading account, profit and loss account as well as balance sheet. Over here we are talking about the profit and loss account, various items. So dear students, objectives of various items included in the profit and loss get influenced or affected by different financial decisions. For example, interest is related to the amount of debt. Interest is related to the amount of debt. DEBT, interest. Depreciation, dear students, depreciation is related to the amount of long-term assets. Depreciation long-term assets, and the next item which we are going to discuss is dividend or discount. Discount is related to the position of liquidity. Discount is related to the position of liquidity. Attend here everybody. Sorry. Fifth one. By the way, what we are discussing, don't forget that we are discussing role of financial management, and in that so far we have completed 4 points. It is our fifth one, that is determination of various items of profit and loss account. Determination of various items of profit and loss account, and on board I have written over here 3 examples, 3 items which we are going to discuss. Like first one is interest. Interest, it relates to amount of debt. Yes or no?
debt, borrowings. If the borrowings are more, it is obvious that interest will be more. Yes or no? So the management will take this decision also, that how much we should borrow, how much we should issue debentures, how much we should take loans from banks and financial institutions. Because if the amount of debt, DEBT, if the amount of debt will be more, then it will make more effect on your profit and loss account. Because if the company has borrowed more funds, so obviously the company will have to pay more interest also. So on your debit side of the profit and loss account, this interest will be a very large amount of interest will show in your profit and loss account. Means your debit side of the profit and loss account will be heavier. As a student of accountancy, you can understand this, what I am saying, that what will happen if the debit side will be heavier in the profit and loss account. So from company's point of view, which side should be heavier, or the companies think for which side that should be increased? Obviously about the credit side. Anyway, depreciation. We know depreciation. You have studied depreciation in accountancy. You have studied different methods of charging depreciation. Yes or no? Reducing balance method as well as fixed installment method you have studied. So we know that assets, long-term assets, they have to be charged the depreciation. So this decision also will be taken. Means what? Which method should be adopted? Fixed installment method should be adopted, or reducing balance method should be adopted in case of charging depreciation on fixed assets or long-term assets. Because the effect of that also should be kept in mind. By the way, you know that two effects of depreciation. Number one is profit and loss account debit side, and number second is it should be deducted from assets in balance sheet. So all this will be taken into account. And the last one which we are going to discuss is discount. Discount is related to the position of liquidity. My dear students, if by giving more discount, by the way, another question is, what's connection between liquidity and discount? Think from seller's side. सेलर के साइड से सोचो, मैं एक सेलर हूँ और मेरा अभी लिक्विडिटी कम है. लिक्विडिटी कम है मतलब आई नीड कैश. सो एट दैट टाइम मैं क्या सोचूंगा? डिस्काउंट दे दो, डिस्काउंट पे सेल कर दो ताकि फटाफट कैश मिल जाए. यस और नो? सो व्हाट इज कंक्लूजन? कंक्लूजन इज दैट इफ there will be need of more liquidity, then more discount also will be given by the companies. So my dear students, like this we finished this fifth point, that is determination of various items of profit and loss account. By this we completed this topic, or you can say that with this question which we have started today, that is role of financial management. I hope all the points are clear to all of you. Okay, so that's all for the day, and thank you very much for kind cooperation. चलते चलते एक बात बोलना चाहूँगा, don't forget to like, comment and share my video lectures. Yes, dear students, I need your cooperation, I need your comments. Okay, that's all for the day.